Hey everyone! Well, I thought I would show you guys this big monster of a full-size SUV today. This is a brand new 2012 Ford Expedition, and we actually literally just got this one in last month. You know, it's amazing how much different this car feels from the F-150. I mean, the two cars share a platform, but this car definitely is due for a refresh. This one actually does have the old 5.4-liter V8. And thankfully it does have a 6-speed automatic attached to it. This is not the EL model, which stands for extended length. We actually do have one in stock. I just figured I'd show you this black. This is just a black standard wheelbase XLT. I mean, it still looks pretty good for a full-size SUV. I know the full-size SUV market has been shrinking. I mean, you pretty much have this your choice between the Sequoia, the Armada. I mean, if Ford really gave this truck the EcoBoost engine or the 5-liter V8, it would probably be top in the class again. I mean, just driving this around, I can definitely tell how underpowered the 5.4 is. It makes a good sound, but it definitely does not pull the same way the F-150 does with the new 5-liter V8s or the EcoBoost. I mean, it looks pretty menacing with the blacked out headlights and this black color. I mean, this almost looks like a top-of-the-line model, but it's just an XLT. The mirrors are actually black. 1318 is your MPG. This car is E85 capable, and it actually has a pretty high sticker price of $51,835 because it has the 203A, which includes driver vision package, which is the backup camera, power moonroof. The best thing about this car is it has air-conditioned seats. Oh, and it does have nav too. I love the air-conditioned seats. But I mean, if you need this full-size SUV's hauling and capabilities, I guess it's a decent choice once Ford. I just really think Ford needs to upgrade the engines pretty soon. The step-in is pretty high up, but those running boards do assist you with getting in. Oh, it's already hot in here with this black interior. Pretty old school gauges. And that's the best part right there. Air-conditioned seats. Love me some air-conditioned seats. I mean, you know, it's interesting because the 5.4 actually does sound different than the 5-liter V8. It has more of a deeper exhaust burble. I actually like the way it sounds. If only it had the pull to back up the noise that it makes. That's basically my only criticism with it. You can actually hear, I'm trying to turn the fans down, but you can hear the fan from the seats. In terms of dashboard materials, this is essentially similar to the F-150. It's all hard plastic on the top here, and that's pretty hollow feeling. I mean, it's a design that hasn't changed. I mean, you can tell this is old Ford in here. It's a little disappointing considering the price, but this is all hard plastic here. It's hard plastic here. It is soft touch right here. The steering wheel at least is leather wrapped. It is missing a few options because there are some buttons missing, and for me it's not really thick enough. It does have a 6-speed automatic, thankfully, and this one does have the push or the touchscreen navigation system, which thankfully is not my Ford Touch. In terms of a sound system, it's mostly just Ford's premium sound system, and the center console is huge. Actually, I think the F-150 was definitely larger. That could fit a laptop. I mean, it's a pretty comfortable vehicle. It's not that it's not comfortable. You do got a moonroof. Headliner's a nice fabric material. It's very nice. Show you guys under the hood. Like I said, this does have a power tailgate. Push that button and the liftgate will open. The back seat's pretty huge in here. I mean, you need to carry, this will carry 8, or is it 9 passengers? No, 8 passengers. And it'll carry it in pretty good comfort. To access the back seat, you have to pull this strap down so that comes down, and then pull this lever, which it's kind of difficult to do with one hand, but yeah, there you go. It's a pretty good entrance way, and the back seat is actually, the third row is adult capable, or adult friendly. Materials here, it's pretty much the same as the front door. That's soft touch right there. The third row is power folding. I always like this feature with Fords. Just push these buttons and they automatically flip down for you. And you do have a really good amount of cargo space. And I think that's not closing all the way because there's something on the floor. But there's your power tailgate again. The EL model, essentially what it just gives you is more cargo space versus the standard wheelbase. So I push this button here, and the liftgate will come down. I mean, this truck was really popular in the early 2000s. Now with gas prices so high, it's not popular anymore. Oh, thank God, it's struts on it. And there's Ford's 5.4 3-valve V8. And I believe it makes 300 horsepower and 365 foot-pounds of torque. Definitely a little bit lacking in today's market. Oh, man, the stepping in here is so high. I guess for short people like me, it's not really that great, but it has a really nice view of the road. I love this view of the road. Really nice high driving position. Turn the music off. Man, those air-conditioned seats feel so good. I tell you guys, like today it's about it's like 75 degrees in here, and I bought my Fit in the winter time, so I knew that it has a black interior, it's gonna freaking suck, and it really sucked today because I got in and I literally burned my leg and my arms on the seats, and then I burned my hand on the shifter because it's leather with a black steel shifter on it that I put on, and I literally burned my hand on that. I'm gonna like imprint the shift pattern in my freaking hand. Alright. You can definitely tell this car is underpowered. It gets up and goes, I mean, and it makes a decent sound, but it just doesn't pull with that. I mean, it makes a great noise. The 5.4 makes a great noise. It just doesn't have the pull to back up the bark, you know. I don't know. This truck would be really awesome with the new engines. I hope Ford upgrades it soon because the ride is really good in here. It's got really comfortable ride. It's quiet. But the 6-speed auto also does want to stay in the highest gear for gas mileage. And look at that view of the road. Really nice view of the road. But anyways, guys, if you're in the market for an Expedition, there are really good incentives to be had. And I guess if you need the towing and hauling capabilities, I mean, it's there. This thing will tow way more than those car-like crossovers. And with 8 people aboard, this thing wouldn't feel like it being like sagged down like those car-based ones. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.